What is going on, everyone? Jordo-licious. Actually, I'm gonna turn my music up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, now we're going back at it for another video for your entertainment viewing consumption. Babyface-licious is back. I decided to save my dirty, dumb Dominic Mysterio porno stash. I decided to shave it off. And I don't know, man. I like it. I got tired of every time I was eating food, fucking hair was getting stuck in my mouth and shit. Couldn't stand it. I was eating a sandwich the other day and a fucking piece of hair almost coughed on that bitch and died. So that's why I shaved it off. Anyways, you're not here to listen to my facial hair issues, are you? No. You can give a fuck about that. We're here to talk ratings. We're here to talk this week in wrestling. Finally, I'm not doing the ratings like the Dynamite after the Dynamite that I'm doing the ratings for, if that makes sense. Jumping straight into it. Ricky Saints, I still call him Ricky Starks, I ain't gonna hold you, says there were veterans in AEW that stuck their nose in his creative business that shouldn't have happened. Cope, the coping edge. Chris Jericho. Oh man, I don't know why. I'm coming off a cold. I apologize, I already took some Robitussin. I took some NyQuil, you feel me? So I should hopefully heal up the phlegm that was just extradited out of my goddamn throat. Pause, no Diddy. And if they have a problem with him saying that, they know how to contact him. He also mentioned that Punk loved, my bad, leaving. Listen, I just got out the gym. I'm fucking tired, okay? Which is the perfect time for me to record a video because I'm angry right now. And I'm hungry. I eat anything all day. I'm fasting. That CM Punk leaving seemed to be when things started to fall apart for him. Exactly. Punk loved Ricky Starks. He still does. He saw the potential in Ricky all the way back then. The plan more likely was for him to win that Real World Championship and be Collision's world champion. And I think he was going to face MJF for his AEW world title. And I think there was supposed to be a unification match between Starks and MJF. By the way, I'm using my old mic because my newer mic is fucking up. I'm about to throw that bitch away. So if I sound a little different, that's why. I'm gonna get a new mic soon. I'm looking into some Shure mics. I heard there's some really damn good mics. Anyways, back to it, but there wasn't an exact moment that caused it, or rather storm situations that led him to not be used. I'm gonna tell you what happened. The Edge and Coper, Adam Copeland, I think he had a part to play in it. I think that little promo segment, a little back and forth, back on Collision, I think that added to it. I do think he went to Tony's ear and told Tony, don't push this guy. Don't push him. Same thing with Jericho. I think I'm gonna blame Jericho more so than Edge. From what I understand, to me, Edge doesn't really seem to be the kind of guy to, at least the older current Edge, to pretty much bury somebody just because of a silly promo segment. I heard that him and Ricky backstage were cool, but I don't know if that was bullshit propaganda put out by AEW to make things look like they smoothed over. I think it's fucked up. I mean, you got a talent like Ricky. He's going to be bigger than Jericho. He's bigger than Jericho is right now. He's bigger than Edge is right now. He draws more than Jericho. He draws more than Cope. He's a bigger star than them right now. I'm not saying he's a bigger star than Jericho and Edge as a whole. He's not. Maybe one day he will be. But right now, NXT has more ratings and more viewership and more eyes on the program than anything going on in AEW Dynamite. And that's not fucking, it's facts. It's not spoiler, it's truth. Okay? I can't wait to see what this brother's going to do. I can't wait. I think Ricky's going to be huge in the wrestling business. He will win a championship this year. I think he might even win the NXT world title. I mean, there's no one else on the brand good enough to dethrone Obafemi right now. Obafemi is the guy in NXT. He is the king of NXT, the ruler. I love Obafemi. The perfect guy to take down Oba is Ricky Starks. I don't do it at Stand and Deliver. I wait a little bit going into the summertime. We do Ricky, Oba, give Oba a nice, decently long reign with it. Ricky takes the title off of him. Summer Ricky Starks. That's what I'm doing, Ricky, man. That's what I'm doing. I can't wait to see what this brother has to offer. This nigga, Road Dogg Brian James. This guy is more likely the reason why SmackDown fucking sucks. Again, AJ, I respect AJ Styles, one of my favorite wrestlers. This creative for SmackDown, I think that was one of the worst SmackDowns I have watched in a long time. It really felt like Vince McMahon had his grubby hands all over it. So uneventful, so trash, so boring, so garbage. Triple H, you need a new writing team for SmackDown. This dude ain't it. I don't want to wait it out, give him a chance. Giorno, fuck that. He had a shot, and that SmackDown was so bad. No, second step to improving WWE SmackDown, to bring it back to the show it used to be. SmackDown used to be the A show. Granted, that was because of Roman Reigns. Granted, Roman was the reason why SmackDown was worth the fucking damn. Wingstop tenders. I don't give a fuck about no damn Wingstop tenders right now, nigga. I'm fasting. I don't want anything to do with no damn Wingstop tenders trying to show me food. The devil is at work, y'all. The devil's at work. Bring SmackDown down from 2 hours to 3 hours. That's the next thing y'all gotta do. SmackDown is way too long of a show. 2.5 to 2 hours will be the nice, perfect, sweet spot, because this guy's creative fucking sucks. There's reportedly growing frustrations in the WWE women's division over their booking. Wow, would you look at that, y'all? I'm criticizing WWE. Something that sickos claim I never do. I criticize both companies. Yes, I prefer WWE over AEW. Why wouldn't I? It's a better product, whether you like it or not. But the product right now is mediocre. I think the WWE product as a whole is like a 6 out of 10 right now. I mean, we're on the road to WrestleMania and we're getting stories like this. I have spoken with plenty of women in WWE who are frustrated about their booking. I know there have been some Mania pitches that have been rejected because people are like, token tag matches aren't something they want to do. Oh my God. They want things put on a more even plane with the women's division. So the creator team is probably going to pair up like Bianca and Naomi versus Liv and Raquel at WrestleMania. Why? Let's get creative with the women's division. Mid-card women's championships need to be shown more love, respect, and care. Lyra and Chelsea both need engaging, intriguing storylines. The biggest storyline in the women's division is who beat up and attacked Jade Cargill. That's the biggest storyline? Not Rhea Ripley, she's the world champion. She's the world heavyweight champion. Not Tiffy Time, she's the world champion on SmackDown. Not the mid-card titles. No, the biggest storyline in the company has to do with a wrestler who isn't even involved in anything with the product right now. That's fucking sad. That's pathetic. Put more effort in the women's division. Roman ain't on TV anymore. So take whatever effort or good writing you're gonna give to Roman and give it to women like Chelsea Green, Lyra Valkyria, Dakota Kai. Let's start getting Dakota Kai. She's starting to slowly get over. Let's start investing in her. If she can stay healthy going into Mania and past Mania, I would put a title on Dakota Kai. Let's start focusing on some of the women in NXT. What's Sol Ruka doing down there? I think Sol Ruka, let's put her on the main roster. Let's see how the audience is feeling her. I mean, the WWE Women's Division is fantastic. I understand why they're frustrated. I get it. We're going into WrestleMania season. I think the creative team just needs to sit back and take a fucking breather and really start to look at the women's division and start to book accordingly. Okay, women's world champions. Let's put more effort into making engaging storylines with that. Okay, we did it. Women's mid-card champions. Okay, we did it. Now we can start building the women's division around the champions, chasing the titles, and let's do 1 or 2 storylines that has nothing to do with the titles, like Jade Cargill's storyline now. That is interesting. Come on, man. It's not that damn hard. It's not that fucking hard, man. Hook! Uh-oh. Seems like his contract is coming up. Hooks signs with top agent Barry Bloom ahead of contract talks. I hope you see this, Hook. And I need to say this to Hook. There is nothing for you in AEW. You have been there for how long? 4 years, 5 years? Have you won a singles championship? Have you won any gold in AEW at all? The FTW title doesn't count because that comes from your fucking dad's basement, okay? We're not counting that. What kind of progression has Hook had over the course of 5 years? His mic skills suck. Let's be real here. His mic skills aren't good at all. There's a reason why I call him No Bars Eminem. He sounds like Eminem if Eminem couldn't fucking rap whenever he cuts a goddamn promo. He sucks in terms of promos. In ring, he's great. And he has a nice look. Look at this nigga. Does he look like he belongs in AEW? He'll be a perfect fit for NXT. Hook, if you see this, dude, I like you. I think you are a great talent. You need developmental. You need the NXT system. You will not grow in AEW. Tony is going to try to offer you a championship to keep you in AEW. Don't take it. He's probably going to have you dethrone Daniel Garcia since the TNT Championship's like a consolation prize. No. Listen to your gut. Listen to your heart. And I'm sure Dad Taz is telling you the same thing. Go to WWE, join NXT so that they can help develop you into the superstar we all know you can be. Today on the Coach and Bro Show, the coach stated that Shane McMahon, during the meeting that he asked for TK, Shane asked for equity in the company, and Shane wanted to come in and run the entire show. Jonathan Coachman then said, Tony, go see it. Of course, Tony Khan literally ended the Elite storyline because he did not want anyone to think, my bad, I got Ebonics kicked in there for some reason, that he wasn't running the show. Like, oh, the Elite aren't running the show. People need to know that I'm running the show. Cancel this whole entire fucking storyline. All that effort they put into trying to get that bullshit over for nothing, because Tony canned it. This makes sense to me. Now, I am actually going to say something that's going to surprise you. Tony did the right thing. Yes, I'm not shitting on Tony completely for this. Who is Shane to come in and ask to run the entire show? He hasn't put anything into AEW. He, I'm assuming, hasn't really been backstage with all the wrestlers, trying to get acclimated with them, trying to learn how shit works in AEW. You know, it's probably backwards. He is coming in and asking for a lot. He's forgetting that Tony is a billionaire. He doesn't want anyone else running AEW besides him. That's what the company's in the gutter. I actually am with Tony for not letting Shane run everything. But I'm gonna get on Tony's ass. You know you need help, Tony. The product is garbage. The Australia shit was a bust. You were supposed to be in a stadium, but yet you downgraded to a regular tiny ass arena that you still couldn't fill all the way the fuck up, from what I understand. You have to sell tickets half off, 2 for 1, 3 for 1, just to fill it up. The ratings are dropping. 560,000, that's the ratings right now. It's gonna keep dropping. You need change. You need a jolt in the arm, a shot in the arm. You need an adrenaline shot. I would have had Shane come in and not run the entire show, but I would have worked with Shane in creative. Let's see what your ideas are. I heard that Shane tried to book like the Royal Rumble back in 22. That shit was garbage. So I don't trust Shane in terms of creative. Fuck that. But I would have at least brought him in. All right, Shane, you know what? For a few months, let's see how this goes. You and me, we're equal. I'm not gonna give you any equity in the company, but you can help me with the creative. Let's see if your ideas work. And if it works out after 6 months, after a year, I'll give you some equity in the company. And then you can join AEW officially for 100% full time, and we can grow the company from there. I think Tony did the right thing by not letting Shane come in and just fucking wag his dick all over the fucking place. But Tony should have at least given Shane an opportunity to prove why he wants what he wants. That's what I would have done if I was Tony. I mean, the company is dog shit right now. Y'all need an adrenaline shot. Holy fuck. Oh God, here we go with this shit. Y'all ready? Sloppy shop, y'all. This shit is a sloppy motherfucking shop.
Such a fucking disaster is not a week goes by.
Let's see what my boy Brian Alvarez has to say. Let's see.
Where I don't hear from somebody in AEW saying, why the fuck don't we have production meetings? We need production meetings.
They don't have production meetings in AEW. You know, the thing where all the writers and staff and production staff come together to do a rundown over the show, to plan shit out in advance, make sure everything's working right. Nope, they just jump straight into it. Sloppy shop. It's why y'all the second biggest promotion in the world. AEW has all the potential in the world to be equal or bigger and greater than WWE, and it's the motherfuckers in charge holding him back. It's Tony Khan holding him back. It's the people he's surrounding himself with, the yes men, the idiots, the fuckwads that slurp up everything Tony does or says and doesn't question him at all. He needs someone like me and the creative team. That's what Tony needs. He needs someone that's going to tell him like it is, someone that's going to be real with him, someone that is going to actually offer good ideas and is going to tell Tony when he's fucking up and give him the real. Tony, the ratings are down. We need change. Nope, that's not the type of people he has. No production meetings. The fuck is this, an indie show?
Things happen on every show where if we had a production meeting, they wouldn't happen. But Tony refuses to do production meetings.
Because he doesn't think it's necessary. He thinks he's too good for production meetings. I don't need to run down shit. Let's just jump straight into it. It's sloppy shop. Pathetic. It's an indie fed. I swear to God, it's like $1 million indie company.
And here we are. This is another one. What in the fuck happened?
And with the Rosa situation, Thunder Rosa, what happened with that? If you had a fucking production meeting to go over that segment, maybe Rosa wouldn't have looked like a goddamn deer in headlights. You know, personally, I think Megan Bain and Penelope Chrysler went into business for themselves. But come on, bruh, this is not a good look for the company. I know it's a shit show backstage. From what I hear, it's a fucking shit show. Constant drama. There's people who are all like in cliques, in groups. Because if you're not in a clique, you're gonna fucking drown. I keep hearing shit backstage.
Nobody knows.
Garbage.
You get a single good explanation for it.
Garbage. You won't.
Everybody was.
Well, if they tell you, Alvarez, they're probably gonna have you sign an NDA, so we won't be able to hear about it anyway.
On a different page, and you made the babyface look like an absolute idiot.
Idiot. Thunder Rosa is buried. She's buried, y'all. I kind of want to do a whole video ranting about how they buried my girl Thunder Rosa, man. It was fucking pathetic. No production meetings. More sloppy shot. Collision. I'm only talking about this because I'm in the Bay and Collision is in Oakland. And y'all know I fucking hate Oakland. I can't stand goddamn Oakland. And I'm from Oakland, so I have every reason why to hate that goddamn wasteland of a city. Collision on the road to the wrestling graveyard, damn awful, is gonna fill less than 15% of their booked arena in Oakland next weekend. 15%? And Gabe Kidd, I hear, is gonna be on the show. You couldn't pay me. I can literally drive 40 minutes to this fucking show if I wanted to and go watch it. I'm not doing that because A, I'm not going to fucking Oakland. I only went to Oakland a few weeks ago with my family because it was family shit. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't step foot in Oakland. 15%, but everything's fine, right? Everything's fine. In AEW, Collision did 500,000. Don't have the chart. NBA leading, of course. He uses glazing, doesn't include Max. Who gives a fuck? With Max, it probably won't even be over 600,000. I don't want to hear the Max excuse anymore. I'm tired of it. No, until we see official Max numbers, don't mention it. I don't want to fucking hear it. What Max Dynamite will be over 1 million. Yeah, okay. Omega and Ospreay versus Takeshita and Fletch. Topped 1 million, but that's not a surprise. We're gonna see. Listen, he's delusional. They did not top 1 million. They only got 1 million because the NBA lead-in. I can't wait till we get to the ratings for that. I mean, come on, bro. You already know what's good. I told y'all not beating NXT. It's not happening. NXT's ratings were dog shit last week. 689,000. Normally they average like 780, 800,000, 810. The ratings were down, right? I think they're coming off a pay-per-view, whatever, right? Dynamite still lost, 563,000. Uh-oh. We're approaching, like, remember when Dynamite was just so fucking unbearably blad? Yeah, blad. That's like, I had to create a whole new fucking name to describe how garbage Dynamite was late 2024. Remember when Dynamite was so fucking bad, though, like 520, 530? It's dropping. Jorno, why is it dropping? The show's, while not completely garbage, again, the casual fan, they're just losing hope in Dynamite. They're jumping to NXT. Let's be real here. Y'all sickos that talk shit about WWE's ratings, which y'all need to stop. I don't want to hear none of y'all sickos shit talk ratings ever again. You're not in the position to do that. I am. I'm in a position. Y'all niggas, whenever I see you sickos shit talk NXT's ratings and Raw and SmackDown's ratings, I just sigh and laugh. Because if I come in that comment section and I show this pathetic garbage right here, y'all gonna catch a hissy fit. 563,000. What's going on? Why are the ratings so low? I already described why. Every fucking week in wrestling, I describe why the ratings are low. I don't need to go into it. Y'all know what's good in the hood. Y'all know what's good at this point. We might as well just jump straight into the fucking charts. Dynamite scored its lowest audience of the year and third lowest in show's history from last week's episode. 562,000, down 3%. Down, what was it, up 6% in the demo? Oh my God, the demo matters. No, it doesn't. The audience was the lowest since the move to Max. I thought the move to Max was supposed to increase the ratings. What happened? If anything, the ratings are going down. It's like niggas watched this bullshit on Max and said, oh, hell no, I can't fuck with AEW no more, and just quit. While the demo rating was in its normal range. Year over year, Dynamite was down 32%. Why are we ignoring this? And why are we ignoring this? Why are we ignoring this? This is the truth. Why aren't we getting on Tony Khan and AEW over the low ratings? Don't y'all niggas care? When I look at this, as funny as this is, that the developmental program keeps shitting on the A show Dynamite, y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. For real. In AEW. You should be fucking ashamed of yourselves that you can't beat WWE's fucking smallest brand. They got these niggas in the fucking the goddamn performance center. They got 100 people. And y'all can't beat that? Holy shit. Y'all niggas letting Tony D the Don shit on y'all every fucking week. Ava is a bigger draw than everybody in AEW, and I'm not even joking. Ava Raine is a bigger draw than AEW. Jordan Gray, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia is a bigger draw than this bullshit right here. And don't get me started on the women's divisions. The NXT women's division is the best women's division in wrestling. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is garbage. Got me fucked up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. SmackDown scored its best audience on Friday since moving to USA Network, and it was up 25% in the demo and in viewers because of The Rock. Because of The Rock. Y'all know I hated this fucking episode. I thought SmackDown was complete filth last week. For what they did to my nigga Carmelo Hayes, I damn near should have given this episode a 0 out of 10. Melo don't jizz. Oh my God. No, don't. I'm not gonna get into that. I already ranted about that. If I see Melo in the Miz / the Jizz one more time on SmackDown, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Garbage episode, but it's because of The Rock. I mean, do y'all really want to talk about ratings? I mean, we have to compare you to the developmental program. This is overkill. I can't compare Dynamite to SmackDown. That's like coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. I can't do that. We can't do that. It's not fair. All right. Speaking of not fair, let's continue to make the sickos even more mad. Oh yeah, nigga. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Collision. We started with 1.3 million viewers, and we ended with 294,000. Siri fucking up. Siri's fucking up. I don't know what the hell that goddamn phone is doing. I'm trying to do nigga math and she fucking it up. 1 million. It is the Mega Powers match between Ospreay and Omega versus Katesha and Fletch with Rough Ruffman. 1 million. Boom! What happened? Match ain't even over yet, but yet we lost how many goddamn viewers? 400 something thousand? Look how many fucking viewers we lost. Holy shit, where all those people go? It's like these niggas saw AEW, was like, nah, I'm good. This ain't WWE, and they clicked off. Pathetic. Look at this, it dips again for Mercedes versus Harley Cameron, 567,000. Dips yet again. Match is over, and then we go into some more shit. 525,000. We keep going, 453,000, excuse me. The Coping Edge and the Butter Knife Jay Wright versus the Dick Writers. And this killed the ratings, y'all. This killed the ratings because it went all the way down to 421,000. People saw this shit and it was leaving in droves. Cody Okada versus Buddy, 400,000. And we get to the main event, Mayday versus Tony, 351,000, 294,000. I gotta do the fucking math. I gotta do the math. I have to see how many viewers they lost between the start of the show and the ending of the show. Like, this to me is complete insanity. Minus how many goddamn people goddamn lost? 294,000, 9. No, fuck. I think I messed it up. No, I didn't mess it up. I'm tired, y'all. I'm so fucking tired, man. I need to go to sleep. They lost 700. Oh my God. My calculations are correct. If my nigga calculations are correct, I get enhanced intelligence during Black History Month. That's how many viewers they lost. 700,000 people gone. Where all the people go? If this was a WWE program, this will probably steady and go up. Grand scam indeed. People aren't trying to watch that garbage. Dynatrash, before we get into the Nemeth stuff. Actually, I'm going to get into the Nemeth stuff in its own video. That's what I'm going to do. Because I really want to deep dive into this. So I'm probably going to do a part 2 this weekend wrestling. Probably going to upload tomorrow. We're going to talk about, not Nick Nemeth, my bad, Ryan Nemeth. I'm thinking of the actual use for brother. Let's just get into the Dynamite ratings. Fuck, we're going to end it with the Dynamite ratings. I don't want this to be an hour long. Sheldon Benjamin. Not Shelton Benjamin, Sheldon Benjamin. MJF and Paige, promo, 600K, 664,000. So we started okay, but we already know when it comes to AEW shows. We start at 600,000s and we end up at the 400,000s. Let's see, I mean, we do this to see who draws and doesn't draw. This right here is sorry as fuck. Tony, I hear that WB ain't too happy with this. That's all I'm gonna say. I heard a little rumor earlier on Twitter. Again, I don't really trust random fucking dirt sheets, but I believe that to be true. If I'm Zaslav and I see y'all niggas start with 1.3 million, 1 point whatever the fuck million, and y'all end up with 294,000, I'm getting on my phone. I'll give Tony Khan a call. Hey, Tony. Yeah, nigga, I'm looking at these fucking ratings for Collision. Grand Scam, wherever the fuck. It's Collision, okay? Because y'all niggas couldn't sell out a fucking stadium because the product is cold because y'all fucking shitty ass booking. Listen here, nigga. I'm looking at these goddamn ratings. So y'all started off with 1 million, right? And y'all ended up with 294,000. Didn't I just give your ass 500,000? And this what the fuck you giving me? Y'all on CM Punk and everything went downhill. Listen, Tony, I need you to lock the fuck in and take this shit seriously before I come down there and strip you of all your fucking budget, nigga. I'm serious. This shit is sorry as hell. That's what I'm doing if I'm Zaslav. If I see this, I'm calling Tony immediately. That needs to be changed. Either you fix this shit or I'm removing you from your creative position. I'm gonna talk to your daddy and we will put someone in your spot that can get the job done. That's what I'm doing. I'm a businessman. This ain't good business. Tony doesn't know how to run the fucking business. The Jaguars fucking suck. Garbage. Trash. His soccer team, bust, fail. I heard they hate him down in the UK because his soccer team or football down there is trash, and now he's failing with AEW. Let's go back to the ratings. Danny Mann joining the fun, and the Undisputed Jobbers lose this much. I think Undisputed Kingdom, yeah, that must be the Jobbers. Drops down to 500Ks, and we don't go back up to the 600,000s at all. The Patriarchy versus the Black Ops. You feel me? They lost 11,000 viewers. Not a lot of people really laughed because people want to see Joe again. That's my fucking new water heater they installed. It's loud as shit. I apologize if you can hear it. There's nothing I can do. I need to go to the office tomorrow and tell them to fix that loud ass shit. Because during production, during my recording, I call it production. I don't want nothing to interfere or interrupt motherfucking production. Look at this goddamn garbage. Big Bill versus Jobber House Jobs. Gained. Wow, I guess that was a draw. Seeing two meaty men in a trash death match actually drawed. And plus, people like Big Bill and people like Hobbs. I like Hobbs. I like Bill. I don't like calling them Jobber House Jobs and Lil Bill. I like both guys, okay? So it seems like Big Meaty Men was a draw. So push Big Bill and push Hobbs, because they're obviously fucking draws. I mean, goddamn, they're more draw. They're the fucking biggest draws of the company. Look, they got more fucking viewership than anyone else. I push Big Bill and Jobs. That's what I'm fucking doing. Jericho cuts a promo, and then boom, drop. People saw Jericho. This is Jericho's fault. I don't give. It's the goddamn amoeba Nicomorak Jericho's fault, nigga. The fucking Archer, Cage, Tony, Willow, Dick Riders, Cope, whatever the fuck. Lost viewers. That shit is loud as fuck. It sounds like a goddamn elephant. I swear to God. Drop. Dick Riders on a draw. There is no human being on earth that can convince me that the Dick Riders are a draw. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Filth. Look at this shit. Pathetic. Cope and White lost 41,000. 18K came back to see the Edge and Coper and Mercedes. Bane and Chris. They came back for Bane and Chris because Bane and Chris, honestly, is pretty much the equivalent to Big Bill versus Hobbs for the women's division, and the match is really good. But then they dropped off again after the Thunder Rosa burial segment, as I like to call it. Cancer Max, Rebound, Nana, people left again. And then the main event, oh my God, it was Tangerine Cassidy versus Roderick Strong. Does that look like that should have been the main event? I said it during my review. I couldn't wait to see the ratings for this. 400,000, 507,000. OC versus Tangerine versus Roddy. And then finish of the match, 400,000, 460,000. Why was that the main event? That should have at least been in the middle of the show. Personally, I would have had Big Bill versus Jobber House Jobs main event the show. That's what I would have done. The spectacle of seeing two big ass niggas beat the fuck out of each other would have been enough to at least garner some viewers and keep people throughout the show to at least see that match. Obviously, these niggas are a bigger draw than anything else on the show. Pathetic. What kind of retard has Tangerine Cassidy and Roderick Strong main event their A show? If you're trying to beat, you're not trying to beat NXT because you're complacent. You don't give a fuck about beating NXT because everything's okay, everything is fine. My bad, I gotta think like Tony. I mean, I was right. Prove me wrong. Garbage. That's why I told y'all this would happen. The ratings will continue to dip unless you start listening to criticism, unless you start applying what the fuck I have been. If y'all would just listen to at least 10% of the things people, I'm not a hater, I'm a criticizer. I criticize the product. You can't call me a hater because I just destroyed SmackDown the other fucking day. So you can't call me an AEW hater because I shat on WWE. So miss me with that fucking retarded bullshit. Don't even try that. Hater. Yeah, okay, I'll show you a hater. Look at these fucking ratings. Garbage. They should be ashamed of them fucking selves. 467,000. Why are so many people leaving the show in droves? Let's do calculation. 664,000 minus 467,000. They lost 197,000 people throughout the show. I'm gonna round up to 200,000. You lost 20% damn near? Over 20% of your fucking audience? But I'm supposed to sit here and act like everything's okay. Everything's fine, Jorno, you're just a hater. Yeah, up yours. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I speak truth. That's why you idiots block me on Twitter, because you don't want to hear the truth. You get mad, you go on my Twitter, and I never interact with you, and you block me because you don't want to hear the real. It irritates you because it fucks up your little bubble that everything's okay, everything is fine. AEW's in a great spot. Oh, this journalicious guy, this fucking mean black motherfucker, keeps hating on the product. I'ma block him. Like my truth won't get out. That's why more people are subbing to the channel. Look at this. If nobody's a draw, is everybody a draw? That sounds appropriate for AEW. Everything is great. And these have been TK's favorite run of shows. Maybe because he's in the reads. Remember, Tony made it sure that was important that he was in the reads right before this episode of Collision. Since it's reported TK was so deep in the weeds, Dynamite has seen a steady drop in viewership. It's almost like people found out Tony was involved and lost all hope. That's all I was about to say next. You fucked up, Tony, telling people that she was in the reads. No one wants to see you book the fucking show. No one wants to see Tony Khan in the booking position. We all want you gone and out. As I said before, this company, if Tony announces he's leaving creative, I guarantee you the ratings will go back up. It will shoot up. Look at this. Before Tony was in the reads, he was at 679,000. He comes out like an idiot and says, I'm back in the weeds. I'm back booking the show. Boom. He's in the weeds, y'all. Everything's supposed to get better. He's directly involved in creative now. So it's his fault. He's killing the ratings. Garbage. End the Dick Rider storyline. Take Jericho off TV. I'm literally giving you free pointers on how to improve the product. Take the titles off the Dick Riders. Have the Hurt Syndicate in the Dick Rider's current position as the top heels in the company. Give them all the belts. More engaging storylines for the women's division. Take the belt off Mercedes. Put on someone like a Harley Cameron. Let's start building more stars. and start building interest back in the product. Because if you don't do that, come 2027 or 28, good old Zaslav ain't finna give y'all any more money. I've been up out here. Like the videos, sub to the channel, follow my Twitter. Actually, yeah, go follow my motherfucking Twitter right here. Hey man, I'm chilling on Twitter. I don't bother nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. I keep to myself. I just said something about this Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy stepping down. If this is true, God, yes. Thank God. Sub to the channel. I'm getting the hell up out of here because I gotta go finish up the worst of John Moxley, the Dick Riders, part dos. Oh yeah, it's coming out soon. I'm gonna hell up out of here. Hit the outro.